Yo chicken bros, what's up? It's your man Smile here coming at you with a brand new video, and let me tell you, today is an absolute classic. So of the votes, most of them want me to do another Fatphobia video from Twitter. If you don't know, I do these compilations every once in a while, and mainly because when people get mad over this Fatphobia bullcrap, I don't believe it's a issue to be concerned with, as there's much harder things to be concerned with. And there's also the fact that you're teaching children it's okay to be morbidly obese, and that can hurt them in the long run. So I apologize if you get offended about this, but I'm not sorry. This is just how I see this kinds of stuff, and I feel as if you spreading this narrative could be harmful to young children. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get into this video. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to leave a like, share, subscribe, hit that bell, make it ring a ding ding. It means the world to me. And let's get into this video now, shall we? Today I learned that you cannot ask for a seatbelt extension if you're sitting in an exit row, or they will move you to a seat with less leg room, aka being fatphobic is a safety hazard. Or being fat is a safety hazard. I mean, yeah, it is a safety hazard. It's also a health hazard. What the point you're missing here is, if you get up and exercise, maybe this wouldn't be a problem to begin with. And I don't mean to say that in a rude way. Believe me, I know. We all have our bad days. I have days where I don't want to go on a walk. I don't want to exercise. I want to lay in bed and sleep all day. But we got to get up and power through that. You know what I mean? And for you to sit here and act like it's okay is not going to help you. In fact, I feel as if this is becoming a mental problem for people, and they should go seek help. Not only from a physical level, but a mental level as well, because something like this can really harm someone. And I'm sorry, but if you are so big that you need a seatbelt extension, then I don't think it's the bus driver or any part of the bus manufacturing problem. Not once have I ever heard of a seatbelt extension. So, I've never met someone that would need that. And to hear it now and have it as a fatphobic thing is just dumb. This is really seeming like a not problem becoming a problem for you. And some people can say, well, yeah, but fat people do have issues like this and that means they're oppressed. No, because fat people can't fit in certain areas or can't move around as well doesn't mean they're being oppressed, because the difference between this and actual oppression is you can change that. Look at me, for instance. I am Caucasian. Can I change that? Not necessarily, no. I mean, sure, I could change the color of my skin with different techniques, but at the end of the day, I was still born Caucasian. We can argue all day if that's culturally acceptable or not, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? We all know on some level that what we are born as is what we have been on a DNA level, to put simply. So, I could be oppressed in ways that only white people can get, right? And I'm not saying it's an awful, horrible thing that I get that. No, not at all. We all have our own issues as individuals and as groups of people. I can't say one is worse off than the other, because we all have our own problems. But when it comes to your weight, unless you have a medical issue that forces you to be overweight, you have no excuse. You can get up and work it out. You can get up and work out. You can do anything that you need to lose some weight. There is no excuse for that. And so to make this narrative that you're being oppressed just so you can sit down and eat some Taco Bell is not something I stand for. Not because I'm oppressing you and hating on you. This is because I don't want younger generations to think this is an okay thing. I don't want my child growing up learning about this fat phobia is something that's happened throughout the years, and I need to eat junk food all day so I don't be fat phobic. I don't want my kid learning that narrative. Anyway, let me go on to the second one, and here it comes. Communicating to very young children that their bodies are absolutely not good enough. Imagine how much you have to hate fatness to think this is a good idea. And it's an article about how people are making anti-obese things in school for children. Now, may I ask you something? Do you hate fatness? I don't. I don't like the idea of fat phobia. I can't say I hate much of anything. That is a very strong word. But for you to come to me and say that that school is doing something wrong by teaching their kids to take physical education classes, to go have fun, run around, be a kid so they can learn and grow and be able to exercise, get their body up, you know what I mean? No, I'm not mad that you're fat. I'm mad that you're telling other people that it's a good idea. If you want to be fat, go ahead. If you want to be obese, go ahead. But don't say it's a good idea to people younger than you that are impressionable. That's where it gets on my nerves and where I feel you're crossing the line. You see, if this was just some funny little gag thing, I wouldn't care. If this was just some one-off experience where somebody made this movement and it died off, I wouldn't care. It'd be a footnote. But you're growing this and it's getting kids to realize, hey, this is something that needs to be fixed. I need to be fat. I need to eat. But at the same time, you're making it to where they become obese and feel awful in their own skin because of their obesity. And because they are morbidly obese and can't get up and can't walk and can't go see their neighbor, go walk the dog, because they can't get up from how big they are. You're doing that to children, to future generations. How is that fair? How do they deserve that? That's why I'm so peed off about this kind of stuff. And that's why fat phobia shouldn't be talked about in the light these people are doing it in. Anyway, let me pull out the last one and then I'll wrap up. You know what? Let's normalize not being crappy about anyone's appearance regardless of what we know about their health status. You know, I agree with that. Have I once said that fat is a bad thing? No. Have I once said that you're fat, haha, go jog? No, I haven't been rude about it. I have stated what you can do to help yourself. I have stated what you can do to get better. I'm not saying that I'm judgmental of you for being fat. I am saying the ideals you are teaching kids is the problem I have with this. I have not once said to any of my fans, go out and make fun of fat people. Not once have I said, hey guys, let's go make fun of this one really fat person, you know, they look like a big blue whale. Do I ever do that? No. I'm not saying you are a bad person because you are fat, you are ugly, you are this, you are that. No, I don't care. If you're a chill dude, I don't care what you look like or who you are. Dude or dudette, I probably should say these days. You know what I mean? And this kind of stuff is what gets on my nerves because people believe this stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this one. You guys all know how serious I am about this topic and that I don't take it lightly. And so I'm glad you can hear my side of the argument. If anyone disagrees with me and wants to give me some evidence to back up their claims, I will most definitely play devil's advocate with you. Just, you know, type it down in the comments below and I will give you a response. Because that's what this is for. Challenging opinions. You have to have a discussion about this, not go and block somebody. You know what I mean? And I'm willing to learn if I'm wrong. Oh, I'm wrong? Okay. Thank you. You know what I mean? I'm okay with that. Other than that, though, shout out to my Discord detectives. That being Baby Loser, Little Dormy, Coco, Ryu, and Quinn/Moth. Thank you guys so much. Your help really does improve my videos. If you can, tell everybody you know about my channel, please. I need to get my sub count up. Tell your mother, your father, your great-grandmother, your great-grandfather, I don't know, your niece, your nephew, your nibblings, whatever. You know what I mean? Because at this point, any sub I can get is a step further. And the more I get, the better I can get. And the closer I can get to making you guys some awesome merchandise. And the awesome charities I want to do. And different movements I have ideas with that I'm toying around in my head with. But I can't do this until I hit that sub count. That's why I need your guys' help. Other than that, though, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and head on out. If you want to, check out my Discord. It's the one-stop shop for everything Smile. We have polls, the Ask Smile section, etc. And I will see you guys in my next video. Your man Smile is over and out. Peace.